So I am a warrior.
You're so buttery.
I'm a warrior soul. This says drugs, God, and the New Republic. One Republic. It's too late to apologize. Timberland, right? One Republic and Timberland. Yes. I'm a warrior soul. This is biblical. Hey, you don't understand. This is a sting. And the Patriots don't even realize that they're busted because they think, I guess they think Juan's evil, or I don't know. Well, they think Juan is for Trump. Have you ever seen Juan with Trump or ever seen Trump mention Juan? No. So in the donkey video, he mentions the busted pipe. And I went when Amanda bought the bubble because she was smoking meth the whole time I was at the hotel. But I tried it with her. And he was talking about the broken pipe. But also, I've never bought a bubble, ever. Toto, he came to get a dog. And Toto, he said he was from Africa. Mark said he was from Chicago 17. But the person that I was talking to on the phone that said that voice was his said he was from Africa. And then that video I just showed you, a couple videos again, when Juan says he's with the donkeys, and I did Lou and Dominic, the donkey, had the full Monty. I bet you Lou's hitting the pipe too. Who knows what he's doing now? I know he's still smoking crack. I know he is. Toto, Kansas. Dorothy was my best friend in Virginia. So Toto, Georgie Porgy. George and Jane was my grandfather. George was possessed by the Matrix, Satan. Jane would have been known as Rosemary. I would be the devil's granddaughter, but I'm not possessed by anything. They tried to get me to sell my soul so many times they killed me. Georgie Porgy, George Bush, and his son tortured me in the astral realm over and over and over again to shut up. So fuck you. I'm not scared to death. I want to die. I want to. I would volunteer for them to, like, maybe try to kill me and maybe bring me back and see what I'd say, or I'd choose voluntary euthanasia, right? What, isn't it euthanasia? Jack Kevorkian. She's got the jack. I mean, you humanely put down animals, but you won't do that for a human? You'll humanely put down an animal that's dying terminally, but you won't put a human down humanely. You'll make them starve themselves to death. Lucifer Sr. had to starve himself to death because his family's a piece of shit and wouldn't tell me he had almost zero chance of ever walking again. They could have put him to sleep with shock trauma, but they lied to him, made him go to hospice, and he had to starve himself. And I hate him, but he is me now, so fuck all you. My uncle's George, and his son's George, so there's 3 Georges right there. George Ravel lived with Nicola. A couple years ago, George Ravel was attacking me. Before I knew what gang stalking was, he was attacking me a bunch of my old friends, I can't fucking stand them, were attacking me for talking about UFOs and shit. Like, oh, I was saying stuff about Trump. Like, what's he think he's doing? And I was showing you that his eyes years ago were blinking, over and over and excessively. I was like, there's something taking over that man's consciousness. What's going on? And everything I posted, they were talking about wanting to drug test all the people for welfare. I was like, okay, first of all, there's false positives, so you're going to ruin a person's life for a false positive. There's also evil narcissists that will put something in your drink, so you'll lose I'm fucking your husband. You're going to lose your food stamps, bitch. And I was posting some of these things, like, you could go and, just touch something that, had some residue on it at a friend's house and test positive. Also, you can go get fake urine. What the fuck? And they were going to test people. I was like, boy, that's what they're going to get everybody. Oh, yeah. You tested positive. Prove it. Against the government. Prove, you little person. Prove I didn't do drugs, like I'm trying to prove to you that I'm not a meth head. It would be impossible because they would have gang stalkers. This shit happens. You're in a simulation.